Hello people and welcome to Strength Habits once again. In this video I'm going to talk about the event I'm competing in the September the 4th and my training leading up to it. In May this year I have competed and won the Southern England qualifier event, and I'm invited to compete in UK Strongest Man under 90 kilos in September the 4th in Edinburgh in Scotland against the best in the whole country. Needless to say that I accepted the invitation and I have been training like a maniac for the past 2 months for the event. Before we go into detail about what the event will look like, I want to fill you in with some changes in my training. I have joined a local gym recently and I love training there. I have missed the social factor of training and I look for a training facility with people who are serious about their training. In my search, I discovered the London Weightlifting Academy and I'm very satisfied so far. It was the right atmosphere and I can learn so much by just watching other athletes move or talk to the coaches there. Weightlifting helps me a lot with my strongman and I'm so lucky to find a gym that can inspire me. On a different note, my strongman crew is growing. First, I have my Cypriot friend Lucas joining the Strength Habits culture. Lucas is a powerlifter and he enjoys doing something different in the weekends. I'm impressed by his character and his will to learn and keep an open mind. He has a tremendous deadlift that can make him very competitive amongst strongmen. The next person who recently joined is Chris Thompson. He's the person who introduced me to strongman and it's good to have him back. Training with these two strong motherfuckers is a one-way road to success. We can all push each other and learn from each other. First event in the competition is the axle clean and press. Max reps in 60 seconds with a 115 kilo axle. Overhead events have always been my favorite. Training like a weightlifter is really helping with this event. Power clean and jerks are the main variations that I'm training at the moment. A barbell is much different to an axle. Much less thickness in the diameter and it rolls in your hand as you lift it. The axle is thick to grab onto and is one solid object, so it does not roll at all. Despite all these differences, the movement pattern is very similar. Same positions for setting up and both powerful movements. Becoming more and more technical on the power clean makes me so efficient with the axle clean and jerks. It saves so much energy not having to muscle clean the weight up and is so much quicker to finish the movement. On top of that, my bag is saved for the rest of the events in the competition. Event number 2, the deadlift ladder. A sequence of 4 bars weighed in at 230, 250, 270 and 290 kilos. The fastest time to lift all of them wins. Personally, I think 290 kilos would be impossible for most athletes, including me, especially after completing 3 heavy reps prior to that. In training, deadlifts are getting better by the week. The plan is to get 270 kilos as quickly as possible and secure a fast time. Event number 3, the farmer's carry. Maximum distance in 60 seconds with 120 kilos. The farmers will be dropped every 10 meters and turn. This is an endurance and grip event. If you can sustain the pain for 60 seconds and your grip holds all throughout, then this event will go well. I'm very confident on my grip, but I'm sure this event will play out in who wants it the most. Who is willing to put everything on the line and keep on going until his hands rip off. It takes a special place in the head to do this, and I can't wait to discover it for myself. Event number 4 is the sandbag carry and drag. 2 sandbags weighing at 80 and 120 kilos loaded on a sled and then dragged for 10 meters. Extremely physical event that drains the legs like nothing else. My conditioning is on point for this and I'm working on fast pickups and transitions to be as quick as possible. Event number 5, the duck walk to power stairs. A 160 kilo implement carried for 10 meters, then loaded onto 4 steps. This event became a lot popular this year in competitions since it was included in the World's Strongest Man. I never tried it before in a competition or training and I admit it's a lot fun to train. I can't find stairs big enough, so I'm loading the weight on a sandbag. Creativity is necessary in strongman. As you can tell, so far this competition includes a lot of running, carrying events. You cannot be short in fitness and turn up for this event. Finally, the last event, the sixth event on the day, is a stone over yoke, a 130 kilo stone loaded over a 55 inches yoke. Reps in 75 seconds. Every Saturday I'm going through the events one by one, and I always feel the same by the end of the session, just before the stones. Beaten up and tired. Every session I manage to go through this feeling and against my body instincts. This is how I'm training to endure the whole day and perform at my best all throughout the event. A 120 kilo stone is feeling lighter every week. 5 more weeks to train for this contest and a lot more to learn and achieve in the meantime. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.